Wow, we're back, and it's Banjo-Kazooie.
Yay!
I have to completely relearn these controls for the N64 controller, but I think I can do it.
Oh, don't worry. If you ever have trouble, I think that going back and talking to Bottles, um, he'll tell you what it was if you go back to where you learned it. Or you could just ask me, and I can tell you which move does what.
Fair enough. Already done that.
Yeah.
I just gotta get all the way back through Grunty's lair.
Well, as you get further into the lair, oh, you're having a lot of trouble with that. If you hit R, it centers behind Banjo.
There we go.
Yeah. So you have your Nintendo 64 controller now.
Yep. No, it's you. What do you gotta say?
It's her.
My lazy sister often sleeps in a pigsty. The dirty hag. The only thing she's ever won was the biggest bot competition at which
Okay,
school?
okay, but that's not a bad thing to win.
She often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, sitting on her broomstick.
Yeah, you own that.
I don't see how any of those were negatives outside of the first one.
I don't remember what the first one
It
was.
was a sleeping in a pigsty. If
I
you
mean,
think
Pixar is. Oh, if you think I'm some, I'll be waiting in the loft. Yeah.
there we go. Now that it pulls away, what's over here?
Why don't you go check?
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, hey.
My fat old sister's favorite sport is loogie flicking.
That's actually not that bad.
Although she's
Hawk Loogie.
dim, she attended St. Dungball's school. You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is blowing balloons up with her butt.
Okay,
Except
now
it,
that one's not that. Yeah, no, that's where I draw the line. Hey, keep your feet out. You can't use us until you've spoken to Bottles.
the fact that bottles keeps me from doing stuff that I want to be able to do for like stupid bottles reasons annoys me. I would never keep bottles from doing stuff he wants to do.
What if he wanted to stay inside the house as it was about to be destroyed with
Then,
him
then, then
inside?
let him.
All right.
I'm not gonna stop him from living his best life, even if it is the next 5 minutes.
Actually, it was more like two at most. God, the draw distance on the notes are awful.
Oh, absolutely. Spyro managed to fix this. I'm surprised other games never managed it.
When did Spyro come out?
1998.
Okay, that came out while this was still in development. Because
When did
this
it?
came out in 19. This came out in '99.
Ah,
Also, Spyro uses a lot lower textures.
Spyro does this really neat thing where the models go in and out.
Yeah, they had low poly geometry for the environments instead of just the people.
Yep.
I forgot to turn off the screen burn protection, so I have to keep tapping the button on my end.
I can't interact
That's
with this
big.
yet. Oh no, there we go.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. I like the Bubble Gloop Swamp song. Man, I if you asked me to name my favorite song in Banjo-Kazooie, I would not be able to. Because they're all real good.
Eh.
Hell yeah, you got your first jiggy of the episode.
Yeah.
I do like how good they are at conveying that you probably don't want to go in the water.
They're just making it sort of greenish.
Yeah. Like the with how murky it is, the fact that there's platforms in it for you, that was very precarious.
A little, yeah.
But yeah, the fact that there are platforms floating in it, and how
Okay.
murky it is, it's really good at letting you know that it's dangerous.
Oh, shit.
This is piranha water. Keep your smelly feet out of it.
Ugly hairy trespasser. He's after our gold, but he'll never get us all.
Am I supposed to do butt slam these guys, or?
No, they take 2 hits,
Oh, okay.
or you can you you can golden feather.
I was gonna take them on the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, okay.
If only they gave me a halfway decent camera for this.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
what
just
the
golden
fuck?
feather.
I got stuck on geometry, damn it.
Yes, sir. What's wrong, Banjo? Is it tough? Let me know when you've had enough.
I refuse to Golden Feather. I'm gonna kill them the old-fashioned way. I hate that I got killed by garbage camera design. What asshole just said to themselves, I'm gonna make the camera impossible to see.
Well, so that you can see it all around you in that area.
Fuck off. I do not need to see all around me in that area in particular.
They need to get hit by things off screen.
The camera's great otherwise. This is on them. This is on game designers.
You can roll into them as well. Since the
This
main issue you
combat
were having
system was not made
for waves.
no, for bad cameras.
Well, the problem is you keep jumping over them. Also, I think it might be an emulation issue because uh the the stumps were like having weird popping.
Eh. I didn't see it. I don't see it as an emulation thing.
Now remember, you can hold R to focus where Banjo is looking. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't know you could click it again. I thought you had to wait out the timer to
Seems like
reset
I
it.
know things that you don't.
Well, it's because I usually don't fall off before the timer runs out. I've never been at the button while the timer's still going up. Hey, at least you didn't take fall damage this time. So how's your week been?
It's been fun.
That's good.
Can I jump? No, I can jump. What's up with that then?
You just weren't jumping. Um,
There we go. She just has a
yeah.
slightly delayed jump.
There you go.
Bitch.
Yeah, for the narrow ledges, surprisingly jumping makes it way easier to course correct.
There we go. Now I'm missing one. It's the one I walked right by earlier. Ugh.
Yeah, the one by the beginning. I do like how this level utilizes the spokes theory of level design. With
It does have
the
sort of a bespoke geographic mindset, I guess.
yeah, the platform where you fought the like this area is like the center of the spoke. Is so you see that well like the platform where you fought all those frogs is actually, but yeah.
There's nothing over there, right? No, I don't need an answer for that. I can check real quick.
Yummy! Croc dislikes that. Goodbye. I want yummy eggs too.
Ugh. It's always the same. You give something to somebody, and then all of their friends are like, "I want that too." No.
I am so glad that you decided to check back here, because you would have been so pissed if you like went through the whole level and hadn't found it and gave up and asked me for help where it is, only for me to tell you it's at the beginning. You would have been so pissed. And that's all the moves in this level, I believe. Yep. I do like the textures of this level.
Eh. It just reminds me of my least favorite level from Ukulele. I know this one came first, but still.
I don't even know which level that is. Ukulele is very forgettable,
It's
unfortunately.
the swamp level of Ukulele.
It was a swamp level? Oh, right! The haunted house swamp level.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Like the idea of combining the haunted house and the swamp level
No.
isn't a bad idea. It just wasn't executed well, and I think a big chunk of that is due to the general design philosophy of ukulele with the expanding levels. Like the levels when they're small don't have enough to really. Oh, nice save. When they're small, they don't have. What do I say? It suffers from a big problem that a few of the later levels of uh, Banjo-Tooie suffers from, where the levels, when they're so small, they don't have really any memorable landmarks to help orientate yourself.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, that ain't good. Oh, you almost made it.
There's no extra notes in the There's no notes hidden in the egg that I forgot about, right?
No, it was just a jiggy, which you already got.
That's stuff I already have. Wait, I want to go back up here.
Um, yeah, the ukulele levels, it's just really hard to navigate. And I never found the expanded um I never found the expanded version of the ice level in ukulele because I could not remember where the ice castle was.
Oof.
Like the ice level is just as hard to navigate as Crystal Caves in Donkey Kong 64. Um, and it is solely because uh, everything looks the same. Crystal Cave's problem is that it utilizes the spoke philosophy, but without a center, because it's a donut,
Mm.
basically. It,
Her hat exploded.
yeah, call that a mind-blowing experience.
No, I won't. But it was a nice thought, so.
Yeah,
Her mind was blown, I guess.
yeah, that's what I said. It's a mind-blowing experience. So how does the Nintendo 64 controller feel?
You want like my honest answer?
It's very awkward to hold, isn't it?
It's super uncomfortable.
Yeah, and you see what I mean with the joystick?
Like the
The
notches.
Well, yes, the notches do make it easier to move around because a lot of the platforming does require you to utilize the notches, or a lot of the narrow walkways. But I mean, it doesn't have like a rubber padding on. You do not want to be in there. That's for later. I'm gonna tell you straight up, that is not for now.
Ah, I see. You're doing the same thing I did during the Mario stream by just going, "You're going the wrong way, doofus."
No, I am telling you that because you were going to kill yourself trying to get those.
I know I need to find the other thingies, the little boots. I was gonna try to platform around them, not just jump in real willy nilly.
I mean, you were
Oh wait a minute, no,
jumping.
I remember what I'm supposed to do. You need the crocodile for that.
You were walking right for a Jinjo.
I was gonna, and then I decided no. I have enough health. I could have probably damage boosted through it.
And then what? You never think these things through. It's just like when you had the Avatar at the North. You had him, and you had nowhere to go. You need to start asking. You need to look inside yourself and start asking the big questions. Who are you, and what do you want?
I want my honor. I don't remember
Got
the rest of that quote. That's such a good scene, though. I'd have to watch it
he
again.
he throws his swords down and yells, "I don't know."
I don't know. I'm very excited
Uh,
for if they decide to do the. I know they're already doing the
th-
second season in live action. I
they're
hope.
not they're not gonna have that scene. They're outright not gonna have that scene because the two key factors of that scene are not going to be present. Oh, please, this is the Tip Top Choir, so I will prefer my latest work.
Red, purple, red.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit short, isn't it, Shellboy? No, Miss, just copy that. That's your first lesson.
No, no,
Okay, I
no. I
forgot now.
just want the thing. It's red, purple, red. I know this. It's Raphael, Donatello, Raphael again. No, I wanna.
But
Raphael,
yeah.
Donatello, Raphael. It's obvious. I know my turtles. Don't do this to me, you.
So yeah, in the live action, Zuko did not kidnap Aang in the north, which was, half of the main points that Iroh made in the speech. Uh, and the
Oh,
other thing is, not too bad. Try lesson two.
light blue, red, light blue, red. Dang it. I guess show me what the heck. Because I was distracted trying to remember what the light blue turtle's name is. Venus de Milo. Oh, there we go. Venus, Raphael, Donatello, Venus, Raphael.
But yeah,
I'm
and
gonna call the pink one Alopex.
to go into the whole Appa situation, it's going to be a bit more of a complex discussion, which I'll
Okay,
wait for once
Alopex,
you're done.
Raphael, Alopex, Leonardo, Alopex, Leonardo, Michelangelo.
I feel like by trying to associate them with names, you're making it more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, probably. Did I take damage?
Yeah,
How?
because you got it wrong.
Pink, red, pink, blue, pink, blue, orange. Okay. I had to do
Yeah,
one more cycle of that. That's what I thought.
yeah.
Pink, red, blue. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna go grab a heal. So does that reset?
I think so.
Okay. Pink. Red. Fuck. Did I take too long?
I honestly have no idea.
I know that was the right one. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, did it reset
Uh,
at a midpoint? Is that what they do?
I don't know. I've never failed it.
Oh, I bet you that bitch starts that fucking turtle makes just starts at the midpoint or whatever one you last messed up on. Oh, that fucker. Oh, that twit. Oh, I hate him.
Yeah.
I want that
Uh,
turtle obliterated. What the fuck is that bullshit?
maybe focus on the notes first. That way, there's no real penalty to dying. Um, but yeah. So, I don't think Appa's gonna get kidnapped in season 2.
Oh, did they kill Appa?
No, they killed Momo. Um, but they killed Momo in the season 1 finale. But no, it's because there's no library. They're not gonna do the library.
They can still kidnap Appa.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be as like it's not gonna be as impactful if they do. But the main thing is don't they aren't gonna do the library because Wan Shi Tong is just wandering around in the spirit world near Heibai. Uh, and it was the fire sages who told Zhao where the moon spirit was. So the two like so given that he didn't learn it in the library and Wan Shitong is not in the library, it's safe to assume they're not doing the library.
Fucking hell, the crocodiles went back to his starting point, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, just focus on the notes. Um so yeah, that's my thoughts. There are a lot of choices that were made that
Seriously, I was pressing R. Why did the camera not turn?
got stuck on a wall.
This camera's awful.
The camera in Tui is way better because it's not like set angles, it's full 360.
Speaking of games with awful cameras, uh, Epic Mickey Rebrushed is coming out this year.
Do you think they fixed the cameras?
Hopefully, according to the devs, they completely redid everything.
Oh, good.
So all the textures, all the models, everything's redone.
Speaking of redoing things, I bet you're glad you don't have to redo the yellow frogs.
I've redone worse.
Well, yeah. Um, I I have a morbid curiosity of how they're gonna handle Toph with the really stupid change they made to the badger moles.
I'm sure they'll figure something out. Oh, hey, Sparks the Dragonfly. I have no idea what that was about, but
That's
he's
how
dead.
Sparks talks.
Oh no, I was referring to. I have no idea what the dragonfly was doing there in the middle of effing nowhere, doing nothing. But
Oh, he's an enemy. He attacks you if you get close. How did you not take damage there?
the same
Oh,
way you don't take damage from stupid stuff.
there was still 5 up there. Uh, there were 5 in the hut that had the grunty switch, remember?
Yes, I recall now. I was actually gonna go back here when I got the thing, but I realized they can't jump. Fair point.
Yeah. Um, Yeah, they made the badger moles empaths, which kind of fucks up Toph's whole deal considering she learned how to listen to the vibrations in the ground from the badger mole. So what is she gonna be an empath and that's how she sees somehow? Like
I've always found like Hollywood, it's not Hollywood, but like some people have this weird hang up with disabilities as writers, so they write out the disability, and I'm like, please stop.
yeah, like Toph's blindness was like an important detail. Like it wasn't just gone. There were multiple times where it comes into play. The
Where it
reason why
actually
she
works against her multiple times.
yeah, like on the Serpent's Pass when she has to walk across ice. Um
Mumbo is in the maze, right?
yes.
I do the maze last then.
Well, you need it to get the notes in the water because of the crocodile.
Mm, fair enough. Yeah, they don't have all the other notes yet, so
I think these might be the last notes you can get without going into the maze. Plus, there are notes in the maze as well.
I need that Jinjo.
Nice. And all that's left are the two that are in the water. Um,
If you could take anyone's show and make it into live action, but you're also required to make changes for budgetary reasons, what show would it be? Like, it can't just be a one
how
for
the
one.
fuck did you not take damage there?
It's
Um,
just cold feathers. I don't need them.
yeah. Uh, does it have to be live action?
Yes, imagine you live in a world in which everything has to be live action.
All right. Does it have to be dark and gritty? Does it have to be a dark, gritty, live action remake of a beloved animated show?
Um, let's say yes, but also can still be somewhat lighthearted if
Inspector
required.
Gadget. Inspector Gadget, I'd go full on noir. Like noir detective. Where he has to solve his own murder.
Fair enough. Is this really a maze, or is it literally just this?
No, it's not it's not really a maze. It's just this.
It's not all that amazing, is it?
Ha ha ha. Oh,
How long do I have?
you're like 12 seconds. Oh. Nice. You
Yeah.
see, when I played it on the channel, I was using an Xbox 360 controller, and the lack of notches really fucked me over.
Oh, I didn't use the notches. Fuck.
Oh no, that ain't good. Uh, okay.
Anyway, I lived, bitch. So,
Yeah, that could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse.
okay, so Inspector Gadget.
Yes. Episode one would be his life as a detective. Episode one would be like showing his life as a detective and getting on the case of a new like organized crime ring
Claw.
led by a figure who's only called Claw. It'd be a two-parter, so about 2 hours worth of hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on whether or not it's a 45-minute episode, or an hour-long episode type of miniseries.
Honestly,
Uh,
any studio would ask you to regulate that to flashbacks.
and I would say no. That's where I draw the line. But it would be it would be him uh getting close and then getting targeted by Claw. Um,
Mm.
and he would die. He would be killed. Probably brutally.
You
Maybe
gonna
like
do
a
what the movie did, where they just dropped something heavy on him?
what? No, they exploded him.
Yeah, it's Claw that got something heavy on him. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the bowling ball.
Yes.
But yeah, he had
All
the
right, Mumbo, let's do this.
in the movie, Matthew Broderick had the Yahoo billboard fall on him, and that caused his car to get stuck, and then Claw tossed a stick of dynamite in there, and that exploded and caused the bowling ball in his car to fall on Claw's hand.
I can't get up there. Why not? Oh, I need to.
Yeah, there you go. And I think this is gonna be
It's
the
the second piece. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I thought it was Oh right, this is level 4, not level 3. Um, but yeah, I think that I would have him get lit up with a Tommy gun.
Mm. Gonna pump it back to like the 1940s or something.
Oh yeah,
That could
like
be fun.
full on 40s or 50s, like noir.
Noir aesthetic. Fair enough.
Yeah. The cool thing is, I don't think the crocodile takes fall damage.
I do like crocodiles.
They are fun. And yeah, the rest of the or maybe actually, you know what? I think I would have it be he's looking into a fairly innocuous case, probably just like a hit and run.
And it
Um,
evolves from there.
yeah, like as he's in like when he's investigating, the they end up he ends up like learning something he doesn't know is important yet, and so uh Claw thinks that he's getting close, so he kills him just to be safe. But then he gets all cybernetic.
Speaking of detective shows, I've been rewatching Elementary.
Oh yeah, I still need to start season 2.
Oh yeah, I figured. I only watched a few episodes, just some of the ones that I was like, ah, I want to rewatch that one.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
you watched the bank heist episode. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that there were boots back there.
there are, but you would clip up against the environment. So
Oh yeah, because they'd make you too tall to
yeah,
get the Jinjo.
I think there's some in the turtle, and there's definitely gonna be some in the crocodile.
What animated show would you give a dark gritty reboot to?
Good question. I have options here. I have so many options. Um,
Wait, why'd you leave?
I gotta get the other Jinjo.
Oh, right, yeah. The final Jinjo. So I've been thinking
I
about
haven't
what.
answered yet.
Oh,
I'm still
sorry,
thinking.
sorry.
My options. Code Lyoko could be one.
Yeah, yeah, that show got kind of fucked up in the later episodes.
Yeah. I
Remember the
definitely think there's like a lot you could plunge out of that if you go a little more dystopian cyberpunky.
Oh, definitely. I think one of my favorite episodes was the one where he like it's not it's not the blonde kid. It's the kid with the brown hair who the cat boy. Um, like in the real world, he's like looking over the uh looking at the whole computer console stuff while eating cereal from a bag, which is honestly based. Because I would totally do that. But he drops some cereal and it happens to hit the keys perfectly to create the code to bring someone who is digital into the real world.
I'm missing three.
Well, um,
I
and
I
so,
I, I can figure out where they are.
yeah, and so they spend the episode planning on using it to, um, using it, uh,
There we go.
yay! Now you can go. Now you can just focus on the jiggies now.
Her, her, her. I'm Mr. Vile, greediest croc of all. Play my game to win prize. Press A to accept or B to chicken out. Eat more red yumblies than me. Ready? Three, two, one, go.
So yeah, they spend the episode like
Ah, fuck.
fo- like planning on using it to bring the pink-haired lady into the real world. Whose name I don't remember any of their names.
That's
Is it?
fair.
I haven't watched it since it was on Toonami. Um, but they were gonna make the pink-haired girl real after they solved the problem of the week. But the bad thing is that the girl with the black hair um ended up like dying, falling into the void past the kill plane. And so they had to use the code on her. And because they don't know what to bring her back or else, she'd be dead. Like permanently dead. So they weren't able to use it on the pink-haired girl. But it was like they knew it was possible now. And yeah. Uh,
Eat the red yumblies. Do not eat the
I,
yellow ones. They are not ripe yet.
and at some point in the show, they ended up being able to recreate that code and make her real. And I want to say they passed her off as like the blonde kid's cousin or something.
That
They just
most
claimed.
shows do that. I remember when Animorphs did that.
Oh yeah, with Axe, they said he was Tobias's cousin because Tobias is the one whose family they know the least about. So,
I mean,
and
by the end of the
it
series, we
wasn't
know
that
the
far
most.
off.
I mean, by the end of the series, we know more about Tobias's family than any of the others.
Oh yeah, Tobias doesn't even know about his family because there's the
Oh fuck!
yeah. I mean, you could save this one for after Gobi's Valley and use those running shoes.
Uh, oh well. How much HP did he
Uh,
take off?
one. You were at low health because you fell in the water by Mumbos.
Oh, did I not find a healing thing?
You found one healing.
Mm. Oh, wait a minute. I think there's like more.
No, you got all the notes.
No, I'm looking for a healing thingy.
Oh.
I'm looking for one of those beehives.
Yeah, one of my favorite Animorphs books is the one where Tobias learns allegedly that he's got a cousin who wanted to come and see him. And so uh, he hangs out with her, and he's ecstatic to actually have family. To the point where he actually starts to consider like leaving the Animorphs, staying in his human form for long enough for it to become his permanent form. But then he, when they're chasing the Visor 3,
Visor 3, yeah.
yeah, when they're chasing a lead on Visor 3, like they almost kill him, and he manages to escape in a helicopter. And when Tobias is giving chase, he learns that, uh, or no, they got word that Visor 3 was in disguise and in the helicopter, and they were gonna take it down. And Tobias goes to check it out, and sees his cousin in the helicopter. His cousin was Visor 3 the whole time.
Funny enough, that's
And
not the first time Visor 3 goes out of his way just to fuck with Tobias.
well, the reason why is because Visor 3 learned that Tobias's father was Axe's brother. You know,
These have time
don't
warp
forget.
shenanigans, yes.
No, it wasn't even time. I mean, well, they learned it through time warp shenanigans, but
No, it actually is time warp shenanigans. What happens is it's in one of the big books, but the
oh,
big reveal is that what's his name? Um,
oh god, I do not remember the name of Axe's
we'll
brother.
just call him Axe's brother. Axe's brother ends up crash landing on Earth after a big battle with Visor 3, and ends up living out the rest of his life on Earth, where he has a kid and all that jazz, and then dies for one reason or another, as far as I recall. And then God comes to him and goes,
Oh yeah, now when we say God, we mean a leprechaun.
the Animorph version of God.
Yeah, you can't leave out the fact that in Animorphs, God is a leprechaun.
He's also pretty cool.
Well, yeah, he's a The thing is, he gets bored easily,
Yeah,
and as long as he's entertained, that's why he let Tobias have the morphing ability again. Is because he found that it would be, or because Tobias did a favor for him. They found that eased some of his boredom.
I have to do the easy game first.
Yeah, you got to do all three.
Ah,
That's why I usually wait until the running shoes are unlocked. Um, but yeah, uh, but yeah, at some point, I'm pretty sure Visor 3 learned that, because you also have to remember, Axe's brother is the one who gave the Yerks the ability to morph. Or no, not morph. Space flight. My mistake. He's the one who gave the Yerks the ability to travel through space. Because he's the only. And that was also because of time shenanigans, I think. God, Axe's brother has died like 3 times.
it's very convenient from a storyteller's perspective.
Yeah, it's very convenient when God refuses to let you die because he finds your suffering to be entertaining.
It wasn't really his suffering. It's that I think you can do better this time around.
Yeah, God, Axe's brother was all about giving other species their technology. I want to say that due to more time shenanigans, I want to say Axe's brother is also the one who ended up creating the morph technology in the first place.
I don't think so. But
No,
I have
he didn't.
I haven't read the series in like literally decades, so
It's the same. It's been like it's been like 20 years since I read it.
I mean, great series, don't get me wrong,
Oh,
but
absolutely. It's also a very heavy read.
oh,
Like
absolutely. They do not
you
hesitate killing Rachel.
yeah.
I think
In that
Rachel's
series,
died so many times.
oh yeah. Remember that episode where she got cut in half and ended up but because she was a starfish, when she morphed back, she ended up both halves ended up morphing back. So there were two of them, and then but they had different like personalities. They were like left brain, right brain, kinda. And so the solution was that they had to morph into each other while at the same time the robot dog slams their heads together.
So what's the so when does it change?
When does what change?
Oh God, I ate the yellow one because
Well, yeah, you gotta keep an eye on the top.
oh fuck.
Um, but yeah, I want to say due to time shenanigans, he ended up, Axe's brother ended up bringing the cube to like past Andalites and giving them the morphing ability.
Oh, fucker.
Oh no! Oh god.
Okay. Do I have to start from the beginning again?
No, you can start from round 3.
Let's try last game again. Only eat what is okay. Fuck.
Yeah. You know what one of my favorite episodes is?
I lost so much time because of the gagging.
Yeah.
I knew it was tied to the music or like the clock somehow. So I was like, trying
Uh,
to figure out how to phrase like what am I supposed to be keeping an eye on for the timer?
oh, the timer's at the bottom, but the
I,
what to eat's
I
at the
know
top.
I know it swaps at a certain time. So it was asking like what's the
Oh, I don't fucking know. Why doesn't he gag?
he's
Oh yeah.
special. Okay. It's gonna change in a second. There we go.
Don't let up.
Fuck. Okay, I still win.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. The oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought he was gonna bite you in anger.
Mm.
Um,
Anger leads to the
i-
dark side.
if you got the running shoes, the easiest way to do it is to always go after the one he's heading for.
Mm. Fair enough.
But you can't do it without the running shoes because he's always slightly faster than you.
Okay, view my totals. There's two more jiggies.
One of them is the turtle, and the other is the golden alligator.
Oh yeah, fair enough. That means I have to change back.
Yeah. Uh, why don't you go back? Yeah. Why don't you go back and to Banjo to do that?
Were you about to say I could do the turtle mini game as a crocodile?
No, no. I was trying to say the thing I said, but was stumbling on my words, as I am wont to do.
Give me my humanity back.
So, did you know that in Animorphs, Rachel is allergic to alligators?
I recall that. Yes.
Yep, and
It,
they found out when she turned into an alligator, and then it really fucked her up.
Rachel
And
gets fucked
she,
up so much in that series. That's
oh
not even talking about
yeah.
the alternate timeline where she gets executed by the military.
Okay, but to be fair, they've all died in alternate timelines before, except for Cassie. I don't think Cassie ever
No, she
died in
died.
an alternate. Which alternate timeline?
It's the one in which they never become animorphs. She dies during the big climactic battle at the end of the book.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Uh, I think my favorite alternate timeline death is Jake, who gets shot in the head during the Revolution.
The American Revolution, yes.
Yeah, the American Revolution. That book is so wild. It'd be like if Chris Hemsworth started traveling back in time uh to well just fuck everything up and then ceased existing because uh some kids make hits so that his parents never met. I think the
The
most fucked up part about all the oh I think the most fucked up part about all the alternate timelines is that Leprechaun God always makes sure that they always remember everything. So Jake remembers getting shot in the head by a revolutionary musket.
hmm. Does he return to his previous place?
Yeah,
Oh, there he is.
yeah.
Yummy, Croctus like that.
I like Croctus.
He's kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Um, I liked the Animorphs Choose Your Own Adventure.
Those are always fun, even if like those get downright sadistic.
Oh yeah. The one I remember, the bad ending I most vividly remember is one where you end up morphing into a hyena, uh, but get hit with a tranquilizer because uh, you end up getting hit
You're
by
a
a
wild animal,
tranquilizer.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and by the time you wake up, the 2 hours
No,
have already
fuck.
passed. So you're stuck as a hyena in a zoo for the rest of your life.
I remember that one too. To be fair, that was the one I was about to say. Actually, like I know
That exact ending.
that exact one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most iconic one, in my opinion, of the Choose Your Own Adventures.
There's another one that's also pretty fucked up. It's where if you choose to turn into a dog instead of like another animal, what happens is you get stuck and Visitor 3 finds
What do you?
out and he just rips your head off.
Oh, you don't need the notes. You've already gotten all
I
100.
know, it's that collectathon itch.
Yeah.
I got a little lost in my direction. Yeah, what happens
Um.
is if you turn into a dog and try to sneak into the elevator that way,
Oh yeah, the elevator comes down.
what happens is they hold on to your little doggy leash so you don't get to escape with the
Oh.
others.
Oh, and you get final. It's Final Destination 2, basically.
No,
No.
no. If you turn into a dog, you get stuck. You get stuck with the Urks in the pond, and
Oh.
Visitor 3 figures you out, and then he just shoots you, and he's like, "Ah,
Oh.
good of you to stay behind."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that like the leash gets caught on the elevator.
No, they're not. They don't get that weird.
God, Final Destination 2 is really good.
Okay, where's the other one?
Uh, I believe it's by that big alligator. I think that's where it was. Oh yeah, I think it's on the that island over by the
No, there it is.
yeah.
There we
Nice.
go. Oh, and there he goes again.
Yeah. That one. I think that's the last one.
Hopefully, they're going through most of the primary colors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. That dragonfly kicked your ass.
There we go.
Yay. Man, I think that Animorphs, more than anything, deserves an animated series. Isn't there one in the works, or is that in development limbo?
I think it's in development limbo, but I would
Oh.
absolutely love to see a another live action Animorph series.
If they do a live action one, I really want them to make it as horrifying as the books were. Because the books were, like, the way the morphing worked in the books was absolute body horror. It was some of the, like, most terrifying shit ever.
And they got like really mean with that series.
Uh, the morphing in the Canadian show was very basic. It was just like, in fact, most of it, I think a majority of it was done off screen. But it was made by the same.
Orange, pink, blue. Light blue, blue, light blue, orange. Orange, pink, blue. Light blue. Blue and then pink and then it's orange again.
No, it was blue, light blue. Because it was blue, light blue, blue, light blue, and then orange.
There we go. Yeah, it does start in the middle again.
Yeah. And hey, you didn't have to go through the first few lessons.
I had a bear of a time.
Yay! Now we got everything in here.
You ever wonder if Banjo is named after the banjo because, like the banjo, he's a very easygoing instrument.
I don't know. I really do love the story they have about how Kazooie came to be. Because originally, after it shifted from Project Dream, uh, to Banjo, like when they shifted from like a young adventure kid, or young adult adventure, to a bear, um, and they were trying to figure out and shifted from like isometric, like adventure game to platforming. One of the first things they did was give him the a double jump, and
But it looked
the way they
awkward.
well they didn't they were discussing how to do it, and so they decided to give him a backpack. And when the double jump when you double jump, wings fly out, and from there they decided to add the legs. They added the talon trap for better mobility, um, and thought it was funny, because after they added the wings, they just decided that it'd be interesting to have something living in.
I was supposed to stay
Uh,
as the crocodile, wasn't I?
um, no, you can make it with the. I think you can make it with
I
the
think there's items
boots.
in the water that I'm supposed to get. I'm pretty sure they want me to turn into the crocodile.
Anything else? I do not remember. I
Even the
because I
rocks do not recall.
well because I remember doing it as the crocodile because I was sure that there was something I was supposed to do as the crocodile, but then when I got there, I don't think there was. But being a crocodile will mean you won't have to worry about a timer when going through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so they decided that there was just some kind of bird living in Banjo's backpack, and it just sort of like evolved from there.
Fair
Um,
dues.
but that does also mean like of the like mobility options, the first things that were developed outside of the basic like movement and jump, the first things developed movement wise were the Talon Trot and the uh, Flip Flap.
Fair enough.
And I think that's pretty neat.
I always love it when music is used as a signifier to let you know how long a power up is gonna last.
Oh yeah. You know what power ups music is just absolutely slaps?
What? Is it the
Metal
Power Star?
Mario. Well, it's a variant of the Power Star. The Metal Mario.
Hmm. Fair enough. I wanted to have a guess but first.
I mean, you were close.
That's
You were
fair.
close enough. Uh, I That's one of the things that I wish the Mario movie did in its climax, because in its climax it does like a medley of the like it goes through different variations of the Power Star. Um, when they get the Power Star, it's a very climactic version that also has hints of the like the wing cap, for example. It just goes through very many variations of the Power Star theme, but it doesn't have the Metal Cap theme, which is a Power Star variant, and that kind of disappointed me.
Hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a really good song, but but it could have been better. Is the thing.
Fair enough. No, I think this is just a bit too long for the waiting boots they give you.
Maybe. Oh, that's what it is. There's okay. Okay. Yeah, no, you did need the you did need, or you do need the crocodile.
What's up there if I can go there right now?
You can. Oh, okay. So yeah, you need to use the wading boots to get here, break that rock, then come here as a crocodile.
Ugh.
There might be some wading boots on the platform, on the bubble gloop platform. Maybe. Are there?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, no, it's just. Yeah.
Oh, I think the
Uh,
collectible's down here.
do you
Ooh.
want to know what is behind that boulder?
Remind me in case it's like anything I actually care about.
Well, that's up for you to decide, but it's a Cheeto page, or not Cheeto page, it's Cheeto. And he'll give you I want to say red feathers. It'll double your red feather count.
Mm, I think I'm good.
Okay,
I might do it in like a in a spare time kind of thing.
that's fair. I love the grunty theme.
Oh,
Oh,
Good
What?
news for N64 lovers. Uh,
Yeah.
Corn Kids 64 is now on the Switch.
Oh hell yeah, we definitely have to. Is it compatible with the Nintendo 64 controller?
I believe it is. That was something the
Fuck yeah.
developer talked about wanting to be able to do.
Hell yeah. We should definitely do that at some point.
I'd have to check, but I definitely would not be surprised if it was. How do I get up there?
You can't kill that one.
Ugh.
Um yeah, if you want to do it after you finish Banjo, we totally could.
Now, that could be fun. It's not a long game. It's only about 7 hours at maximum.
Yeah, I remember you playing the demo and actually having a bit of a
The
hard time.
full length game. Actually, would you be interested in playing it for the stream?
Uh yeah, it'll be after I get my new computer.
Oh, there's. I gotta go up. You gotta see that hole. Yeah, I have to go up.
Um So I was talking to you about I was brainstorming because Banjo's been on the mind since we started playing. I was thinking about what I would do for a Banjo 3. Uh
Yes, you
and
did mention this.
yeah. So here's my pitch for a Banjo 3. Um it starts with Grunty. It first of all, it uses like designs that are like the Smash designs for the characters because the nuts and bolts design just does not work. Oh, you gotta watch out for the sand eels.
Grunty's best friend at which school was the awful saggy Maggie?
Oh, why do I talk all the time? It's really hard to make these rhyme.
When relaxing, she usually reads Big Butts and Guts magazine.
Okay, but I'd read that magazine.
While sipping a glass of her favorite smoothie elephant sweat.
That sounds like something someone on TikTok would promote.
Are you familiar with how George Orwell came to realize he really hates imperialism?
Go ahead and share that story.
Yes, so George Orwell wrote a short story about his time in Africa when he
Yeah,
was part of imperialistic Britain.
yeah.
India. It was India, not Africa. But while he was there, he was forced to. He basically had to kill an elephant. What happened was, what the? Oh, it's a button I have to slam down on. So what ended up happening was an elephant goes on a rampage and ends up killing a guy. Despite calming down, he had already brought out the gun to kill the elephant. So he kind of was forced to shoot it anyway,
You did it.
even though he didn't want to. He's like, I'm ready to let the thing go, let bygones be bygones. But there was a person who was dead. The elephant could still be a danger to people, and he already brought the gun out. So,
This makes me think of that Sherlock Holmes game. Because remember there was the mission about having to the open world Sherlock Holmes game. Because there's that mission about the.
The elephant that goes missing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What are you doing? Did you forget which level it was that you unlocked?
No, I know. I'm trying to remember if I can. I'm trying to find the one for the other one. It's the ice level unlocked right now, but I'm like,
You really need to practice
I'm not
the
doing
brep tap.
anything wrong.
I mean, if you're doing it right, you wouldn't be getting hit. Oh yeah. So my idea for Banjo 3, um, it's starts with Grunty in Log's Game Factory, uh, like monologuing about how she's gonna get her revenge, but then a hooded figure, like a dark hooded figure, comes up behind her, and takes her, steals her.
Just makes her go
Uh,
away. He unpersons her.
uh, and then later on, the Isla Hags ends up getting shattered.
Hmm.
Um, and the there's a 12-second timer. I knew there was a 12-second timer near. Uh, so yeah, Isla Hags ends up getting
Is that it?
uh
Okay.
broken, like think like chunks of level floating in a void,
Mmm.
and like Banjo and Kazooie like jump up to rise to the action and then just get frozen in time as it goes really slowly.
All
Uh,
right. So, can I get all of the pieces? All the
you can get all the notes, you can't get all the jiggies.
Okay, that's what I figured. Hey kids, Daddy's home.
No, he ain't. No, the fuck he ain't. Where's our present daddy boy? He said he was fetching them. He's been gone for ages.
He's working at a factory for my amusement.
Oh god, I don't remember their names. I know that one of them ends up getting glasses later.
Buggy
Uh,
Jr., Buggy Jr. and Buggy Jr. Keep up.
no, no, it's one of them's named they're Groggy, Soggy, and I don't remember. I don't remember the girl's name.
Mm. Groan, my stomach aches. I shouldn't have eaten that shiny thing. Someone help poor Buggy. Well, he's dead.
Uh, so yeah, basically Banjo and Kazooie would be moving in extremely slow motion for however many years between it and Nuts and Bolts takes place. Um, doing the gag of having time have passed in real life. Uh, and it would turn out the culprit is a gray Jinjo who is using Grunty's magic to try and resurrect the other gray Jinjos, the other 9 gray Jinjos, while making it extremely painful for her as revenge. You can just roll into them.
What? No, I already tried that.
What? Did it not? Oh, weird. I know there's a glitch you can do to make it so the two behind don't spawn. Uh, but yeah, it would be a great Jinjo, and the levels would be like
The hitbox and the rat-a-tat-tat is just awful.
um yeah. So the main gimmick would be like the levels would be um like fractured versions of previous levels in like it basically it have similar gimmicks to Mario Galaxy.
Mmm.
Um and
God
each
dang it.
level each level would have a ghost of a great Jinjo that you can find that would return to the great Jinjo house, where you can talk to them and get a cutscene about the last Gray's backstory. And yeah, I just have it be that some of the uh life power that was used to resurrect King Jingling at the end of Tui also resurrected him slowly, like seeped into the ground and slowly resurrected the single great Jinjo, who then sought revenge.
Brutal.
But it would be done in an extremely silly way, like
Is
hand
murder
coming out.
is murder
What?
silly to you?
I mean, they were crushed by a giant mechanized drill.
I don't know. That's coming off as kind of silly to me. I don't know if I can trust you to handle something so heavy-handed with such disdain.
It was pretty funny the way Banjo is murdering this ice cube. I sure hope he doesn't make a habit of murdering ice cubes for personal gain. That one's name was Mildred, and the other's name was George.
Be a star and you'll find your reward. Hurry! Oh, I gotta go inside now.
No, the star lit up. I mean, you can go inside, but
Oh,
that's not what that was referring to. You get better traction, yeah, with the Talon Trot. So yeah, most of the movement options in my pitch for Banjo 3 would be about like gravity, gravity changes. It's already active. This is the one you have to run the clock down on.
ugh.
Yeah, you can see why I was confused that you didn't have to run the clock down before resetting the one in Bubble Gloop.
Where is the thing? I mean, I haven't gone through much of the level yet, so.
Yeah, no, this is literally the first landmark of the level.
Ah, there we go.
Yep.
And I'm surprised you're not voicing him anymore.
Oh no, I've given up. They don't really. These this dialogue doesn't really matter
That's fair. It's also really fast.
unless you want more of my Carl.
I like your Carl, but also it's impossible to
You've
keep up.
learned all the moves that I can teach you on this level.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, the water is cold. Yeah, this could be a difficult level. When you die, do you want to call it a night? I don't know how long we've been going.
We've been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think I can do it. I'm not gonna die. I mean, a bold last words, of course, but
Uh, if when you do die, we could exit the level and go unlock the desert level. Since now that we got the airstrike, we can God, you just lost all your momentum there. Yeah, now that we got the oh, what is it called?
the beak bomber.
Yeah, the beak bomb. Uh, you can do all of the desert level. I don't know what you were expecting with that. The
I was expecting to hit the ground.
that would hurt.
What the?
You have to hit it 3 times.
Oh,
Um, the uh the controls for the beak bomber are way better in Tui. They let you course correct in the middle. Not like a lot, but enough to make a difference.
I wish they gave you a reticle. That would be even better.
I mean, technically they do. Once, because in Tui,
What was I
because
supposed to do? I flew through the star.
yeah, you gotta do it 3 times. Just like the key in Clanker's Cavern.
Fucking
Any
damn it!
anytime you have to go through a single like loop kind of thing, it's usually you gotta do it 3 times.
That's frustrating, especially in a timer.
Yeah, well, it's building upon a challenge from an earlier level. Because they introduced the concept with the key in Clanker's Cavern, and now they are building upon it.
Yeah, but there wasn't any light, so I didn't. So it wasn't clear if it had worked or not.
Well, it did ding.
Did it ding? I didn't hear it because, as I said, my audio is really low.
That's fair. Yeah, you just gotta go through it 3 times.
There we go.
Oh, you went through it twice. That counted for 2.
Sweet.
Oh,
Or did
maybe it
it?
didn't. I may have just been imagining things.
There we go.
There we go. Now you can go inside the tree. I mean, you could have before, but you wouldn't have been able to get the thing. I love this level just because of the freedom the flight gives you.
That's fair. I do love me a good flighty freedom. That's why I
I
love
also,
some of the levels in Spyro so much.
oh yeah, like Nasty Nork's Treasure Hoard. Ooh, you are so fucking lucky. Not there though.
Mm. Oh well.
Yeah,
La
that
vida loca.
that could have been better. Yeah, because you hit his base instead of the ground, uh, you didn't take damage.
No, I'm dying here. No, I am alive.
Yep.
I'm just gonna grab that thing real quick, actually.
Oh yeah. I would have laughed if you fell in the water and died.
That would have been embarrassing and also incredibly painful. I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, definitely get this so you don't have to do all that again.
Nah,
Whew. God, you give me a heart attack.
you think I'm giving you a heart attack? I'm giving myself a heart attack. What the fuck
What
was
the
that?
fuck? You went through that! This is kind of funny.
There we go.
There you go. In here, I thought you were gonna struggle long enough for me to tell you could have just backflipped onto it.
I'm a present.
I'm surprised you weren't getting the notes in there.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's fair. I'm surprised you weren't getting the health from the ants in there.
I was gonna die fighting those ants.
You can roll into them.
I think
They're
we've
the
determined by now that the rolling does not seem to be working in half the situations you think it does.
but those are the ants from the first level.
Clearly, I'm not very good at the combat in this game.
That's
I
fair.
blame Rareware. Their game combat sucks. They never made good combat ever.
You say after they made GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and Banjo-Tooie, DK64.
Is the combat really good in any of those?
Yeah. Uh,
I played GoldenEye recently. I'm saying no.
Biddy and I are gonna be doing GoldenEye once we finish Mario 64. Gonna be fun. Nice. And it had a hollow honeycomb.
There we go.
Yep, and that was all of them. Man, I hate what they did to this snowman in Nuts and Bolts.
Haha, I thought I could trick me, but I was on my A game.
Yeah. Oh, nice A game.
Oh, the A game was undying.
You want to go back to the lair and unlock the desert level
Yeah,
before we
well,
call it a night?
yeah.
I like doing the desert level before Freeze Easy.
Any particular reason?
Not really.
Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something stupidly obvious.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
like it's right under your nose.
She usually has maggot pie for dinner. Yuck.
Isn't that a delicacy in some cultures?
Wartbags then finishes with rat sorbet for dessert. How horrid. The disgusting Gruntilda has tadpoles on toast for breakfast. She skips lunch.
No, lunch is the maggot pie.
No, that's dinner.
Wait, what? Are you sure?
Yeah. The rat sorbet is dessert.
Ew.
Then she usually has maggot pie for dinner.
Oh, you're right. I really do like that particular version of Grunty, or that particular effigy of Grunty that you were on.
Mm. It's a pretty neat one.
Because I like that it has red hair.
What am I missing?
Uh, it's in it's in the other room that you just came from.
Oh, it's an extra note door? Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it was right under your nose. Because you were standing on the brim of the hat.
Ah, fair enough.
Yay!
The Great Deku Tree?
Man, Gobi deserves better than what he got.
An entire valley?
No, I mean, between this and Tui, he gets tortured.
Is there anything over here?
Stuff for later. Oh, hey, and her. Fun fact, this is one of the very few bottomless pits in this game. As you're
And
gonna
it's
get a
gonna
first-hand
remain bottomless because I ain't falling in it.
Thank you everybody for watching. This has been this episode of Banjo-Kazooie. So tune in next week for more Banjo-Kazooie. Also, in the meantime, you can watch me play Paper Mario 64, and you can also watch me play regular Mario 64.
That's a lot of Mario
Fine,
64.
it's both the Mario 64s, except for Smash, because the Switch collection does not have Smash. It's
Dang, no
so
Smasher
weird.
Pass?
Also on the channel, there's a couple tabletop RPGs. I am running a D&D 5e homebrew campaign called World That's Appeared. Definitely go check it out. The players, uh, in the last episode. There is this secret passage, with a very eclectic keeper that they had to bargain with. Um, so go check it out to see how that goes. And the other thing is a homebrew system run by our friend Chakvi called Plasticos, where a lot of interesting stuff happened that I don't even know where to begin in the last episode. So yeah, that's all the stuff on the channel right now. Comment challenge of the day. What beloved animated show would you begrudgingly give a dark, gritty live action reboot to?
No idea, but I think I just noticed a problem.
What?
The game wasn't sending audio to the audio mixer.
So there's no audio this entire time
No,
from the
no.
game?
From the game. We got audio from here, but I don't think there was any game music playing.
Oh boy.
Ah, well. Little
Good
La
night,
Vida
everybody.
Loca.